Hey guys, Illusion here, and today I'm going to be doing a video which is going to be a different type of video. This is going to be a very long video, and the first time I've ever done anything like this. So what this is going to be is a Devastation DLC map pack review with gameplay behind it. I'm going to be saying everything but Extinction, unfortunately, so sorry the people who like Extinction. I do not play it. I've not completed the first level before, so I don't play it. I'm like level 20 on it and don't play it. So we'll go straight in with the first map on my mind, Collision. So Collision to me is probably one of my favourite maps out of 4. In fact, I like 3 out of the 4, which I'll do the one I don't like in, next. But Collision to me, it's quite one of my maps, even though I don't know what makes it a map I like and one of the maps I do well on. But the second map I did, and I probably should say sorry if I sniff, I've got a bit of a cold type thing at the moment. But yeah, on like my second game I picked up a K7 and went on like a 14-15 kill streak. It's just one of those maps which I think is SMG dominant. And it's just one of those fun maps. It reminds me quite a lot of Cargo and Hijacked from Black Ops 2. Cargo because of all the shipping crates, and then Hijacked because there's the underground part, and you just go all the way underground and straight up the other side to each spawn, exactly like Hijacked. Then the next map I'll go for is, I don't know how to pronounce this one, so I'm sorry, Behemoth. I think that's how you, or Behemoth. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This is the map I don't like. I don't know why. There's too much going on. It's too enclosed, which sounds really silly. And I just don't enjoy it. Maps it reminds me of is Detour from the outside the edges. It's exactly like how Detour is. You've got like 2 long curvy strips of tarmac, whatever pathway, whatever you want to say. Going from each spawn, exactly like Detour, the bridge map from Black Ops 2 DLC has, and then it's also got in the middle, bottom part of the middle, it's got a bit like Crisis of Black Ops 1, that middle area of Crisis on Black Ops 1, and it also reminds me of another map which I can't remember which, Wetwork. And the reason why I say that is because there's actually a picture, I probably won't be able to find it, so I won't put it up, but there was actually a picture Call of Duty or Infinity Ward retweeted, and it was the cinematic view of Wetwork from COD 4, a view from a bridge on Modern Warfare 2, I can't remember what, it didn't say what map it was, and then the scale of Behemoth, and they are literally the exact same, so I think it's supposed to be based off Wetwork, and Wetwork was a map I didn't really like much either. It was probably my least favourite map on COD 4. So moving on to the next map, which would be Unearthed. Sorry, I forgot then. Unearthed. A lot you can really say about this one. Firstly, it feels like home. It's the Dome, the official, should I say, Dome remake. Obviously, there's all that controversy with Strike Zone being the exact same image scaling, map scaling. But this one is actually Dome, but changed in quite a good manner actually. I'm not an Extinct fan, but I'm quite fan that they did this. Basically what they did is to carry on with the theme of Alien vs Predator. I will be getting to Predator later on in this video. They made this map, Unearthed, to make the last Extinction map, I think it was, Nightfall. They had like the Nightfall symbols on crates that you can actually get the Venom X above the C flag. I don't play Domination, so I don't actually know where it is, but I shoot in 3 or 4 cables and the Venom X drops down. And also, actually I'll get on to the specific, I can't say the words, so sorry, Killstreaks for each map in a second. So within like 20 seconds of playing it, it felt like home from home. It's Dome, what much more can you say? I can't wait for it to come out on Infected, on Drop Zone, and on Cranked. I think Cranked is going to be a very fun but annoying game mode to play. There's all the head glitches are pretty much the exact same. I was never actually really good at Modern Warfare 3 pub stomping, so who knows how it's going to play out on on Ghosts, and then Infected. It's pretty much still the same map, and I love Dome on Infected. And then Drop Zone, I never actually really played Drop Zone on Dome on Modern Warfare 3, but I think on Ghosts with the VKS, it's just going to be feed heaven. But there's only one way to find out, and that's when they hopefully implement it into those game modes. So then the final map will be Ruins. Again, like I said, I will get onto the Killstreaks in a second. But Ruins to me is, if I had to choose a favourite, probably my favourite map. It is a little bit too big for my liking, or it might just be that I don't know how to navigate it properly. To get into the middle of the map is like 5-6 seconds, so it probably isn't a big map actually. But on the outside scale it is. I still get myself lost sometimes. It reminds me of Jungle from Black Ops 1, as well as a mini Siege, which I've always wanted. I've always wanted Siege to be decreased because I think it's extremely. I don't really like Siege much. Don't get me wrong, but I think if it was smaller, people would give it a chance. So I'm pretty happy that they made Ruins. So that would probably be my favourite map out of the lot. And two quick trivia facts for you guys. Ruins is actually appeared in the Hunted, sorry, campaign map, which I think is the first map, and Unearthed is featured a little bit in the Hunted as well as Birds of Prey from the campaign. If you don't believe me, go back and look at it. So now we go to the Ripper. I know you guys are wanting Killstreaks, but I've got to say everything, and I'll leave the Killstreaks to last. So the Ripper I've had for a while, as you know, because I'm a season pass holder. I've had a gameplay on it where I've done like 29 and 2 with on Freight Cranked, and the Ripper is a weird weapon for me. 1 minute it's good, 1 minute's bad. It's like it's different different lobbies contradict the power. And obviously it doesn't. It's the same gun, same power, same damage, same range, everything. Alright, everything is still the same. But 1 minute I can just go off with the SMG mode and just slay everything. Next game, AR will just come into dominance and you won't be able to get anywhere near me. And then another game I'll nearly do negative. Or I pull out a different gun, because it just is weird. The power just seems to go down. It doesn't. It's in my head, but it just seems to go down and I just could not kill anything. And then I can never get the suppressor on it. Never ever have been able to put the suppressor on it. I put it on the first time thinking, oh, it's just going to be another SMG, which I like, suppressor, takedown, brilliant. But it never actually worked. So, I think it's a really good gun. I think if the fire rate on the AR section was increased by like 1.2, so like 0.2 of the like 1.2 multiplier, or 0.2, whatever you want to say. So maybe like one bullet more every 5 seconds. That'd be better. And if the SMG range was increased a little bit, because it seems to be very low, and that would just be a really, really good gun. I'm not saying it isn't, but it would be probably a complete gun in my opinion. So then we move on to the Killstreaks. Now, while I'm doing this commentary, I have not used the Unearthed one. I will probably have to go into custom games, so I apologise, as well as probably for Predator as well, because when I did get it online I forgot to record for using them. But the Unearthed one, you've call out 3 Seekers, think that's what they're called. And basically they're aliens. I'm not sure whether they're from extinction, so if they're from extinction, I'm sorry. Proves how much knowledge I know. And basically they go around the place and they blow up. Now, I've actually, on the last gameplay of Unearthed I played, a teammate got them, and I'll include a little bit of that. And a car blows up right in front of me, and it isn't actually the car which blows up, it's actually the alien on the other side who killed an enemy, and blew the car up in front of me. Luckily I didn't die from it. I didn't even get damaged, but it was actually quite funny just to walk around thinking, oh damn it, this guy got the aliens, and then suddenly see a car blow up in my face. That was at 7 o'clock in the morning. So that was quite funny. So I can't really say much, but there's like 3 of them, and they go around and they blow someone up, but I think they've only got 1 life only, so that's like around about 3 kills per time. I don't know whether like Blast Shield takes the damage, whether it's insta kill, and whether they can get double kills, and blah blah blah. So I haven't used them. But I believe it's 3 Seekers, and they blow up and kill everything. It might be 5, I'm not sure. The collision one is the strafe run. It, in my opinion, is terrible. I don't like it at all. It's like only like a 10-second kill streak, and I got no kills with it. Whether I was unlucky or not, I don't know, but I just didn't like it. You couldn't move the gun around at all, and it was just horrible. Didn't seem very well designed, in my opinion. The Behemoth one is like a chop gunner. Sorry if you hear my chair just then. It's like a chop gunner where you're with a minigun, just like from Black Ops 1. And I think it's okay. I don't really like how the minigun spread is. I couldn't get very much kills. I kept spraying this guy for like 20 minutes, and I just, well, not 20 minutes obviously, but like 20 seconds, and I just could not hit him. Finally got him in the end. I mean, like, you jump out, and literally as I jumped out I died, which was quite funny, because this guy saw me jump out and killed me. And then the final one, Predator. Wow. Now, I've never played Alien vs Predator, right? So I'm only going by what one of my mates has told me, because I'm going to be getting it probably next week or so, because I really want it now. Alright. It's just insane in my opinion. This is going to sound really geeky and really nerdy, and I apologise. I don't know how else to word it, but you feel too powerful in it. You feel superior, like really superior. And literally every time I get ruins, I'm always with an SMG. I run to right to the middle, always first, always get first blood to get the field order, and I play like a little idiot. I mean, well, little bitch, alright, just to get it, alright, and I've only actually got it once out of 4 games. Alright, actually funny story, the first game I got it, no one rage quitted while I was Predator, but as soon as the Chem Strike came off, which I'll go on about in a second, 3 people left, which is actually quite funny. Second time I played it, Predator appeared after the second care package. This guy took the field order off me, played like a little bitch at the back of the map, called in his care package like 3 minutes during the game, into the game, and got a Trinity rocket. Third game, this guy threw the Predator outside the map, and then the 4th game, this guy called his care package in to be Predator about 2 kills before the end of the game. So he was being a little troll, but yeah. So the actual mechanics of Predator, the double-bladed knife, or blade, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, don't really know much about Alien vs Predator. It looks awesome. It is pretty much just the same like knife and animation, with a little bit of a slash, but it is still pretty cool. It's a little bit slower, but it's still good nonetheless. The invisibility it works, but I think you can still see a little outline. I'm not sure. I've never actually seen someone be invisible with it, except from obviously me on bots. But I've never seen the third-person view of it. You seem very obvious. I've had bots literally just like walk into me, then turn around and then just shoot me. It's quite annoying. The health doesn't seem to increase as they said it did, but it's still pretty good nonetheless. And then the plasma caster, I think it's like a 7-second countdown time, 7-second cooldown time per shot, and then you can sponge it with blast shield, and also the lock on takes a little bit of time. So unless you're going for a range kill, I would just use your normal blade to get the kill in it. But it is a very fun kill streak to use. I love the sounds of it and just the immense feeling. The second vision, the thermal vision, I prefer to use all the time rather than normal vision. I don't know why, but I thought I just preferred it since I got my first one on private match. And then the chem strike at the end is actually quite smart. But it's just one bit I do know about Predator, Alien vs Predator, is that Predator blows himself up after pretty much being defeated, to kill himself and everyone around him to make sure that no one know about his existence. So they implemented that into Ghosts, which is quite cool, and it's a free chem. So if you get Ruins, make sure you get Predator so you can get a free chem. And a 5-second countdown timer instead of 10 seconds, so that's always cool. And then the map doesn't destroy itself. So Predator is awesome. So one thing I'm going to put on the end of this video, because it is getting long, it's 17 minutes now. I'll just quickly wrap up saying I think Devastation is a really good map pack. I would get it if I were you. I actually really enjoy it. I think it's the first DLC I've actually enjoyed ever. Tell me whether you would like this as well, because if I could get into contact with Affinity Board and they would actually listen to me, which obviously they wouldn't because I'm just a normal guy. I'm not a big YouTuber, or anyone like that. But I would love to see Predator and Mike Myers. I never actually got to use Mike Myers on Fog, but I would love to see Mike Myers and Predator on every single map, every single game mode. You'd think like Strike Zone Cranked, there would be OP ads, especially Predator, with his plasma caster. But I was thinking that, again, obviously still field orders, but if it was a 2.5% chance and you can only get one of them in game at one map, so let's say for example we get Strike Zone, it would be, let's say, a 2.5% chance of getting Predator, a 2.5% chance of getting Mike Myers, so 5%, 25% chance of getting a Chem Strike to 30%, and then 70% chance to get anything else randomly. And then on any other map which doesn't have a specified kill streak, for example Octane, so I don't think that's got a kill streak, it'll be a 2.5% chance of getting Predator, a 2.5% chance of getting Mike Myers, and a 95% chance of getting something random except from a Chem Strike. Alright, that would be, in my opinion, something really good, which I would love to see happen. I would also love it if you could somehow turn on Predator and Mike Myers in a random custom game on any map, and if we couldn't do that and would have to use field orders, whether you could have multiple field order Predators and stuff per game, so you don't have to keep getting like one Predator at ending game, because that just seems pointless in my opinion. One thing I would love to see is a whole Predator versus Mike Myers showdown. That would be quite cool, without Predator using its invincibility, or something like that. So anyway guys, this has been Illusion and Zoroark. Sorry for the long video, and hopefully the gameplay keeps you entertained. Sorry if it cuts in and cuts out and the transitions aren't smooth or whatever. It's my first time doing anything like this, so it's 20 minutes long. gonna be 21 by the time I've ended, so I think that deserves a like, especially as I'm really blocked up and horrible right now and I just want to get on and play it again. So anyway guys, this has been Zorak. Please go and check out my other channels, Minecraft Extra and Zorak's my master. Please go check out my Twitter and follow that, and like my Facebook. Please go and go on my Minecraft server, follow my Twitch. All that is down in the description. Please like this video, please share it around, comment down, tell me whether you like these type of videos and what I could do to improve them. Like I said, this is my first time I've ever done it. Comment down what your favourite part of Devastation DLC is, and whether you agree with my 2.5% chance of getting Predator and Mike Myers on random maps, on every map. And yeah, it's been Zorak, and peace out.